congratulate and thank your teachers. In conclusion, let me wish for you all the very best that life has to give. Continue to work hard and continue to remember. And you may want to think that I'm a scratch record, but I have to tell you and I have to repeat every time I get the opportunity to that success before work only comes in the dictionary. Thank you all very much and have a great day.
Thank you, Major Lumsden, for those sound words. Maya Angelou said, "You may encounter many defeats, but you must not be defeated. In fact, it may be necessary to encounter the defeats so you can know who you are, what you can rise from, and how you came out of it." And coming to us is our principal, Mrs. Judine Thomas Shorter.
Master of Ceremonies, Miss Marika Byfield. Guest speaker, Mr. Reggie Danvers. Member of Parliament, Mr. Julian Robinson. Our board chairman, Major Clifton Lumsden. Members of the Board of Management of Gaynstead High School. Education Officer, Mrs. Hazel Masters Williams. Our past principal, Mrs. Spence. Vice Principal, Mr. Liston Aiken, members of staff, parents, guests, and of course, the graduating class of 2021, greetings. I am honored and excited to be celebrating this occasion with you and would like to extend warmest congratulations on your outstanding achievement as members of the graduating class of 2021. You all deserve to be here this afternoon. This is our first graduation since the pandemic, and we're all very excited to be here. Not only are you all smart and intelligent, but you all look so beautiful. Members of the audience, please give our graduating class a round of applause. And you give yourselves a round of applause. You look very beautiful this afternoon. For many of you, today seemed like a distant dream when you first began your journey. Your apprehensions were many, and there were many sacrifices that you had to make to enable you to complete your secondary education. I am delighted at the opportunity to celebrate this milestone with you. Although we are celebrating, it is with mixed emotions that I deliver this report. This year has been a very difficult one for all schools in Jamaica as we grappled with the COVID-19 pandemic and had to constantly react to the evolving situation. Some of our students lost close family members and relatives to sickness or gun violence, and we mourn with them and pray that God will continue to comfort them. Despite the difficulties we experienced, I am grateful for the opportunity to celebrate the successes and remarkable achievements of our students at this institution. This is our 80th year of existence, and we are blessed to have come this far. Before us today are promising young men and women who have reached a milestone in their lives and are earnestly looking forward to new challenges. We also have parents who have supported their children with unfailing and selfless love, and educators who have worked passionately and tirelessly in leading and nurturing our students to ensure their total development. We are cognizant of the pivotal role we play in ensuring that the curriculum is relevant and rigorous in preparing our students to be employable citizens of this global community. At Gaynstead, we are committed to renewing ourselves to ensure our students are lifelong learners who are equipped for the 21st century with the requisite skills of decision making, problem solving, critical thinking, and creativity. Because of the pandemic, we had to implement various operational measures and adjust our school programs for the safety and well-being of our students and staff. As such, we had to employ various online teaching, learning strategies, a back-to-school transition plan for graduating students, and a support plan for students and even families in need. We are thankful for the administrative staff members who continue to play a vital role in the daily operations of the school. Our ancillary staff ensure that the ambience of the school is maintained. Let me use this opportunity to commend this department for being vigilant and consistent in their efforts as frontline workers to keep our school safe and secure during the period. It was by design that we started the academic year with the theme providing care, that means compassion, attention, respect, and empathy, pursuing excellence. Our staff members are no strangers to the role of caregivers. We were very diligent in our attempts to observe safe management measures and kept our focus on providing care through initiatives implemented and carried out by the school nurse, our guidance and counseling department, the vice principal, and our master teacher. Nurse Watson Smith, Mrs. Harris Evans, Mr. Aiken, and Mrs. Bachelor Everin, respectively, together and individually, have implemented initiatives to reach students and assist with students' psychosocial needs with the hope that students will be equipped with a stronger sense of values and resilience. Our focus was on ensuring effective learning and curriculum continuity, as well as working with and gaining the trust of parents to overcome the various challenges. I am very proud of our staff and students who have risen to the challenges and adapted to the new normal as best as they could. Instructional programs went on, although not smoothly, as teachers grappled with new ways of teaching and learning. Our teachers strived to continue with providing a holistic education to our students as far as possible through new ways of organizing school programs and activities, and most students responded well. While we celebrate having been able to consistently reach 80% of our students, we still continue to work to get the others attending more regularly. COVID-19 disrupted many of our key school programs, including special and new initiatives which were planned for the year. These include our 80th school anniversary celebrations, extracurricular and sport activities, leadership training, and general people-related activities. Our usual top-notch netball team, they were not able to add to their trophy collection. We, however, were able to enter 8 students in the ISA Boys and Girls Championships. And although the team did not advance to the second round, their entrance allowed us to win 18 tablets to assist students in need of such equipment. Although there were many lost opportunities of learning for students and staff, there were also many lessons and teachable moments for all. These include personal and social responsibilities for the common good, graciousness and empathy for the vulnerable, appreciation and gratitude for healthcare and frontline workers, resilience and adaptability to the new normal, unity in overcoming the pandemic together, among other things. All our teachers have participated in one or more courses on implementing technology that will accelerate learning through digital tools and provide students to thrive in a digital and technology-driven future. We at Gaynstead will continue with our best efforts to provide a quality education and school experience for all our students. We will forge ahead to realize our school mission and vision to provide high quality, world class education through excellence in teaching and learning that ensures success for all while producing citizens, thus making our school an institution of choice through a forward looking, balanced, and holistic education. We continue to strive to encourage students to learn for life. What is our motto? We learn not for school but for life. We guide our students to set life goals and work towards their aspirational targets. We strive to develop students of good character as well as active and global citizens. We encourage students to participate in volunteer work. And we strive to achieve value added academic results. We encourage and motivate our students through our GEMS, that's the Gaynstead Education Merit System, for behavior and academic excellence. Over the years, we have seen a remarkable improvement in our CSEC results. And at last academic year was no different. They said that we'll look about with Talawa, right? Our business department, under the supervision of Mrs. Edwards Williams, performed exceptionally well. For IT, EDPM, and POB, we got 100% passes. For principles of accounts, 85%. Under the supervision of Miss Romaine Murray, the language department did very well. For language, our pass rate was 94%. And by the way, we normally enter all our students for English. For English B, 78%. Social Sciences Department, supervised by Mrs. Daly and Miss Harley. Geography, pass rate was 95%. Social Studies, 72%. STAR Department, Science, Technology, and Resource, under the supervision of Mrs. Bachelor Everett. Pass rate for physics was 75%, but they saw a 42% improvement. Biology, 71%. Food, nutrition, and health, 100%. PE, 100%. And every year, the results get better and better. We are hopeful that this graduating class will produce even better achievement results. Can I get an amen? All right. Better than last year's group as we continue to pursue excellence. Having completed your 5 years of high school education, and as you move on to other endeavors, we hope that you are proud of your school. We hope that you know your school identity and history, and that you'll continue to uphold the reputation and image of the school. We hope that you will preserve and promote the school culture and ethos. We hope you uphold the school values and exemplify the values in thoughts, in behavior, and actions at all times. And we hope that you take ownership of your own holistic development and well-being. I want you to take part, active part of school life. And I want you to pay it forward. Become a member of the GOSA, the Gaynstead All Student Association, and serve your school and larger community with humility and gratitude. Today, I say goodbye to you with the knowledge that you will lead a meaningful and purposeful life. I congratulate you today on your accomplishment and wish you all the best in your endeavors. Have a great afternoon.
Thank you, Madam Principal. Thank you. Put your hands together again. Coming to us is a young lady who has displayed exemplary behavior and she has topped most, if not all, of her subject areas. She's your head girl, your valedictorian. Put your hands together and welcome Miss Imani Roden.
Principal, Mrs. Judine Thomas Shorter, Vice Principal, Mr. Liston Aiken, Chairman of the Board of Governors, Major Clifton Lumsden, other members of the school board, our Member of Parliament, Mr. Julian Robinson, members of the academic and supporting staff, guest speaker, Mr. Rajay Danvers, esteemed guests, families, friends, well-wishers, and my fellow graduates, a hearty afternoon to you all. My name is Imani Roden, and I have been given the opportunity to present the valedictorian speech for the class of 2021. We're all overjoyed, wearing gowns and smiling from ear to ear, under the mask, of course. We had the preparations, the gain knowledge, the nurturing, and most importantly, we had each other. Through our struggles, we all developed friends and formed cliques that, despite the challenges, excel together, as the theme Excelling Amidst Challenges suggests. 5 years ago, we came with dreams and aspirations. Today, we are leaving with even bigger ambitions. Each of us had different backgrounds when we entered this school, but we are now leaving as proud students with a common wish to be successful. As I say this, I feel a heavy heart. Once we hurl our caps, we will have to leave the comfortable premises of our school, and things will change as we traverse different paths. In the midst of every struggle lies opportunity, Albert Einstein famously observed. And Stephen Covey also stated, we strengthen our character muscles by overcoming challenges and obstacles. I'd like to reflect on these two statements because we've been through a lot in 10th and 11th grade. Not only a pandemic, but also the effects of being constricted to an online setting and not being able to socialize in the last few months. Learning was extremely hard as well, and the list goes on, while still being able to perform to the best of our abilities, which demonstrated how strong and dedicated we as students and even our parents are. And I am confident that because we are also incredibly strong and ambitious, we will all ensure our goals and achieve the highest achievements we have set for ourselves in life. Because it is that same dedication that will carry us throughout our tertiary lives and adult lives. Graduates, do you remember our first day of school in September 2016? We were all nervous and shy and hesitant to speak to each other because we wanted to make the right first impression. Not to mention the many memories, like the cookout in ninth grade with a menu of mackerel and rice and corned beef and bread, snacks and drinks, playing music and dancing because we were tired of the monotonous school days. Going into Mr. Aiken's office to talk up a storm, but it was to get AC on the sly. Oh, you guys know this. Spreading out across the platform in front of the class to eat lunch and use it as our little chill spot. Playing football and netball on the netball court when we were told not to. Playing the speakers in the class and then hiding it in the roof and in the bathroom when we got caught. And the list goes on and on and on. We were a handful, to say the least. But these memories are dearly cherished, and the days we behaved and thought like children are now over. How quickly those 5 years rushed by. With enthusiasm, perseverance, dedication, we are all preparing for the next part of our lives in order to make it big in the future. I have discovered that none of us can be defined by external factors, as we have defied all the odds and achieved the highest reward, regardless of being struck by obstacles. Gaynstead High's dedicated staff members have played a critical role in shaping our personalities and continually supporting us, especially at such a pivotal point in our different lives. We owe all our achievements to our parents, family, friends, teachers, and God, who have helped us in pursuing our goals and inspired us to attain them. I express my heartfelt gratitude to them all and congratulate us for the huge success. Graduation is the day when one chapter of our lives comes to an end and another begins. The effort and hard work that we have put in throughout the academic years has finally paid off. And today, we stand together as proud graduates of our school. And with that said, I'd like to congratulate all the graduates one last time and remind you that this is the start of an exciting adventure for all of us. And I will be eternally grateful for giving this speech and having it resonate with you. I cannot wait to see what the future holds for us all. Congratulations, class of 2021. And as Kamala Harris would say, we did it, Joe.
Give yourselves a round of applause. And give your head girl a round of applause. She did exceptionally. And at this time, we would like to hear from our graduates. So they will be coming to us with their special item.
I'm gonna make a change for once in my life. It's gonna feel real good. Gonna make a difference. Gonna make it right.
to us, she'll be doing the introduction of our guest speaker. Put your hands together and welcome her, please.
Education, Education Officer Mrs. Hazel Masters Williams, Member of Parliament for Southeastern St. Andrew, Mr. Julian Robinson, Chairman Major Clifton Lumsden, and other member of the school board. Principal Mrs. Judine Thomas Charter, Vice Principal Mr. Liston Aiken, Guest Speaker Mr. Rajay Danvers, Master of Chairman Mrs. Marika Byfield, teachers and other members of staff. Parents, guardian, well-wishers, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, a pleasant good afternoon. Rajay Danvers is a communication strategist, a motivational speaker, and a youth leader from Kingston, Jamaica, who had done an extensive work in youth development, youth leadership, and youth advocate in Jamaica across the world, the Caribbean. Sorry. Mr. Danvers is a founder and principal director of the Spread Love Initiative and Charity Foundation. He has served as a youth MP for Central St. Andrew and would have served as a member of private and public boards. Mr. Danvers has a sincere love for art and communication, which encompasses his passion for marketing, public relationship, and politics. In tandem with other passions, he earned his Bachelor of Art Communication Studies and a major in Political Science and Law at the Northern Caribbean University, and now pursue graduate studies at the University of the West Indies. Today, Mr. Danvers has earned a number of certificates, diplomas, and a national honor. His most recent is the Governor General Achievement Award of Excellence in Academia, Leadership, and Community Development. As communication strategist, he has worked in the office of the leaders of the opposition and has held a number of senior positions with public officials. He is the president of Rajay Danvers and Associate Jamaica First Fixing Firm, where the company focuses on crisis management, public affairs, public relationship, and marketing for public figures and businesses. He is passionate about young people and is especially passionate about the role of men in society. He believes that equipping the youth of today secures a better and brighter tomorrow, and he has devoted his entire life to the advancement, development, and empowerment of others. Ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome Mr. Rajay Anthony Danvers to the podium.
I will have to be very honest with you. Where I come from, MP, when we hear these things, we call it bossa blanc. Yes? So there's a little song that says, no, I'm not going to say that song. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon, graduates. I will not at all labor with the protocols as they have already been established, yes? So please do note that I am, of course, giving your due regards to the especially invited guests and focusing, if you don't mind, on the graduates. I'm going to be focusing on you. Is that all right? Good, because it's your day, right? Say, it's my time. That's not it. Say, it's my time. It's my day. Well, another song said, to do anything I want to. You know, think I can sing to. You think I alone can sing? The other line. And I'm responsible for every action. It's all right. My day, my time. Come again. It's my day to. It's my. And it's my life. And I'm responsible for. It's all right. My. All right, big up, big up, big up. It's my absolute pleasure to be here, to be sharing with you. I must tell you, it was a little bit difficult. I labored to really conjure what it is you want to hear today. What is the best message to give a graduating class that will go out into the world and change the world while the world is changing itself? Now, never before, perhaps in our generation, have we seen the world change so rapidly. This is the appropriate mic. MP understands. This is the appropriate mic, and that's all right. Thank you very much. So put the same oomph in it as the purple, because I went to Calabar, yes? Yes, man. I went to Calabar, so I was a little bit disgruntled, but I forgive you. Right. So I really want you to understand, Gaynstead High School, that you are being positioned at such a time as this to change the world in a changing world. Never before a generation would have seen the world so change so rapidly. Never before have you been forced to adjust in a world of today. So you have to understand that you are perfectly positioned for success. And guess what? You have earned it. You have earned it. Because I'd like you to know, from a national perspective, thousands, hundreds of students have fallen out of the school system. Many of your friends that you started with in grade 7 aren't here today. Not you. They aren't here today. And because of that, you have to ensure that you are not only winning for yourself, but you're winning for those who did not get the opportunity to win. It means that the journey that you're on is not a personal journey, but it's a journey of togetherness. Because as the word team suggests, the acronym, together each achieve more. So you're sitting with your friend right now who may very well be the lawyer that you will go to later on in life. You're sitting with your friend who may be your doctor. You're sitting with your friend who may be the police officer that will pull you over to give you a ticket but change your mind because they know you. Yeah? You are in that place. Today is your day. So I want you to memorialize this day as a day that you have earned, because exam did hard, not true? Especially online classes was hard. Especially with the distractions. You try to study and mommy will call you. You try to do the work and daddy will make nice. Your little sister, your little brother. All of the things that you were going through, you made it today. And you must understand that, listen, even with the administrators, they had life hard too. But listen, we have it hard in our own way. Not you. It was difficult. And you still made it. It was hard, and you still made it. And yes, many of you would agree that you may not have gotten the grades that you would have wanted. But it did hard. It did really, really hard. I mean, I'm at university and I can't even focus online. It's hard. But you did it. And to the parents who are online, I want to tell you how grateful we are. Because let me tell you something. It is one thing to send a child to school, but it's another thing to see your child through school. See the bell ring, the bell agree with me, man. It is one thing to send your child to school, but it's another to see your child through school. So as you're online watching, I'm sure you'd have wanted to be here today, but you understand the circumstances. And even with that reality, you're still celebrating. Because I see a lot of Brazilian here and Peruvian here today, you know. And I see a whole heap of face well beat. Yeah? And they come out and I go with a bag of things. I know, say, no, I know, say the parents them do something or is the principal sponsor it. but the parents, you have done so much from first form to now. You have done so much. I mean, no, say enough cuss out we get as children. Because I was there too. Because I want you to understand, graduates, that when your parents invest in you, when your parents put you first and put their needs behind, they want to see the best come out of you. And all that you have to give to them at this time in life is to continue on the journey of success. That's all that you can do. Continue on the journey of success. So I want to share what I call the ABCs of life later on down. Because it is with those ABCs of life that you will ensure that you get what is out there for you. Now I want you to understand, if you're from the garrison, raise your hand. If you're from the garrison, raise your hand. No, I'm from the garrison. If you're from the garrison, if you're your gunshot at night time, raise your hand. Yes. If when you walk on your road, you see man push out the man, raise your hand. Good. If you have a single parent in the home, raise your hand. If you're a granny grow, you raise your hand. It means that you have what I call the success strategy for life. Listen, if you are from the garrison, if your granny grew you, if you only have a father, if you only have a mother, it means that you have no choice but to be successful. No choice. You understand that? I don't really want to talk in a certain English, but I want to be real. I want to get into it. You understand? I want to understand. So when you see the boy on the side of the road, in your head, immediately, you must say to yourself, say, it will not be me. It means that when you read a story in the newspaper, that the girl become whatever she become because she have become, I never have no father in my life, I never have no mother in my life. It means immediately that you must say, that will not be me. Your circumstances around you will not impact your destiny. The reality that you face today will be the steps on which you walk for your future destiny. Because you are from the garrison, because you never born with a ghost put in your mouth, it means that you are equipped already with the experiences that you don't want to live. So coming from Maxfield Avenue, every day I hear gunshot. Literally. When I go to school, sometimes I have to walk through barricades when I'm going in. Because they're having ZOSO or they're having state of emergency or curfew. And I said to myself, I will not grow up and live here. I have to be successful. Because I want to show them that I'm going to do it the right way and get what I want. I'm not going to take up no gun. And I'm going to scam. I'm going to study hard. I'm going to do my part. And the truth is, it is going to take longer. But it will last longer. I want you to understand that. It will take longer, but it will last longer. So don't watch your friends now. Don't watch what is happening now. You understand? Because you know, for gosh, nobody, you know. You know that. You understand that. Because you don't know how a man or a woman get them things. Not true, principle. Right. You have to ensure that you channel your mind in the right direction with everything that is around you. You have to ensure that you take it up, that you suck it up like sponge. And when you are moist with it, you have to ensure that you go to the right place and squeeze the success out of it. So now that you have left Gaynstead High School, you have to ask yourself, what will I do now? You have to ask yourself, where will I go? Will I be getting more subjects to go to university? Will I be getting a skill? Will I start to look at the new paradigm because everything is online? So like me, when I remember, you know, I've always wanted to go into leadership because I understood that I wanted to change my community, Wellington Road, Maxwell Avenue. And I recognized I could do it in two ways. I could do it through a charity, or I can become like MP, a politician. Yes? I changed my mind from politics now, Julian. But, so I'm working on my way to have my own charity. And I did that. But the point is, you have to look where you are and try to make a change while you are there. So because you're graduating again, many persons didn't get the opportunity. How will you encourage that person that is not sitting here today? How will you show appreciation to your parents who allow you to sit here today? Are your guardians? How will you show your school that it was worth it? How do you show the teachers that the nights they stayed up to mark those papers was worth it? How will you do it? How will you look at that man in the mirror and decide to make a change? I want you to the ABCs of life. I want you to accept the challenges of life. I want you to believe in yourselves. And I want you to keep Christ close. Because there's nothing, it's what I did right there, not you? And I can do that. You can't do it on paper though. I want you to keep Christ close. Because it is with that strategy, with accepting the challenges of life, you'll understand that you will get there once you can embrace whatever life throws at you. I hear that you guys are the best in netball in the country. That's true? And I understand that Kiwana is one of the best netball scorers. Where is she? Give her a round of applause, man. Right. So that it means that if you can do that so well here for your school, you can do it for your country. You know that. And then when you are there, they're going to say, Miss Aiken, you know what the commenters are going to say? I remember when she was at Gaynstead High School and she did so well there. I know we're seeing her and we're looking at her as a national pride. I know of Mr. Barnett, Romario Barnett, that's his name? Romario McBean, the head boy, where is he? All right, round of applause to Mr. McBean. Now, in a world where men are shying away from leadership, when men want to take the back step, he has stepped forward. I don't want you to stop, Romario. I want you to continue to lead. I want you to continue to build yourself and to motivate the other men who entrust you with their leadership, who believe in you, who rate you. Everybody here sitting here today can make a change in life. Every single one of you can do it. Believe in yourself. Do not listen to the naysayers, because let me tell you another truth. It is hard to be successful. As a matter of fact, perhaps the worst thing you may come across is ambition. It's not easy to have ambition, especially in a weak, watered down society where where you're acclimated when your standards are low and shunned when your standards are high. It is hard, but you can make the difference. Believe that today you can be everything that you want to be because you believe. And that's all it takes. Choose not to be a common man. It is your right to be uncommon if you can. Choose opportunity, not security. Accept the challenges of life than the guaranteed existence. The thrill of fulfillment to the stale calm of utopia. So that when you are through with life, they can say, there lived a man, there lived a woman who would have served and given all that they can and would have made a mark that can never be erased, with no eraser at all, but will only be acclaimed by history itself. Gaynstead High School, I am proud to be here today because you exemplify what is right with Jamaica. I am proud to be here today because you're the leaders of tomorrow. And because you look so good and talk so nice, I am proud of the world of tomorrow that you will lead. Continue, Gaynstead High School, to build, continue to lead, and continue to hold your motto, which I believe is so powerful. I want us to say it together because I don't want to mess it up, you know. We learn not for school, but for? Now let's say it in the Latin. No, let's say it after three. 1, 2, 3. Say it again. One more time, and I want to do whole swallow feel here. Say it again. That's it. Once you're willing to learn for life, anywhere you go, you'll be a blessing everywhere you go. Thank you so very much, Gaynstead High School.
Put your hands together for our guest speaker. Put your hands together for our guest speaker. We learn not for school, but for, and we can achieve our goals. And at this time, Miss Francis will be coming to give the vote of thanks to our guest speaker. Put your hands together again for them.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. Sorry. Good afternoon, everyone. All protocols observed. It gives me immense pleasure to deliver gratitude to our chief guest speaker, Mr. Reggie Danvers, who honored this function with his inspirational thoughts. Thank you, Mr. Danvers, for your charge to us on pressing on Amidst challenges. Thank you for focusing on us, the graduates, by encouraging us to change the world in an ever-changing world. The journey we are on is not by ourselves, but with each other. We have earned this amid all our challenges. Thank you for reminding us and opening our eyes, well, most of us, or some, that there's no excuse for failure as we are not only products of our environment. Thank you for cementing this point. It will take longer, but it will last longer. We were all inspired by your great words and presentation. Thank you.
Put your hands together. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now we're at that time in the program where I'm going to invite Major Clifton Lumsden to come as we present our graduates with their diplomas and school leaving certificates. He will be assisted by Miss Shamel Arton. Miss Alyssa Abrams. Miss Kiwana Aiken. Mr. Asani Allen. Miss Adriana Barrett. Miss Haley Bennett.
Say we're winning right now, then we get a trophy to what we living right now. Cause I'm winning right now, yeah. And I'm chilling right now. Oh, we're winning right now.
Put your hands together for them.
Cause we're winning right now, yeah. I'm winning.
Miss Lamoy Bennett.
I'm winning.
Mr. Tevin Berry.
Put them in a medal in a trophy and bells. Every day you see me with them on the next round.
Mr. Stefan Mario Bramwell.
It's It's all about progress, cause we have to excel our action. Looking like success, we dress well. Oh, another knockout for the bring the next spell. I'm about to send my haters a card to get well, cause I'm sick of it. Yeah, I'm so sick of it. But that's the whole gist of it. I hate in on the beauty when we didn't have it.
Put your hands together for them.
I'm winning. I'm winning. Oh, we're winning right now. Say we're winning right now.
They're winning right now.
Cause I'm winning right now, yeah. And I'm chilling right now.
Mr. Neil Davis.
Right our Thanksgiving right now, yeah. I said we're winning right now. So every day you see me, we are the reigning champ. And at the cloud with the silver line, the reigning from. Cause if you see some of the places where we're hailing from, it's just the type of place we should be hailing from. But now we're winning. Yes, every quarter, every inning. Multiple tracks and then a films if I'm swimming on.
Mr. Amanda Davey.
You know that there's no dividend no matter the circumstances we're living in, you hear me? I'm winning. I'm winning.
Brittany Francis.
Oh, we're winning right now, baby. Say we're winning right now. If we get a trophy to what we're living right now, cause I'm winning right now, yeah.
Thank you, Major. Thank you, Major. Thank you so much. We're going to invite Miss Masters Williams, our education officer, to come at this time. Miss Alyssa Gilbert. Varick Hutchinson. Kira Dion Jackson. Shamoya Loftman, sorry. Akio Low.
Yeah.
Romario McBean.
Not from around here. Yeah, where I come from. Hey. This is the remix, man. Sing friends from house a baby.
Shante McDonald.
Me never ever like to see me mommy unhappy. So me go married to the money under a canopy. Cause me believe say every black man can happy. Because for me love jewelry that they love things.
Janelle Moore.
Also kill up on the hill. Grandma want the house we build. When me say ill, me a talk about close to jail. I mean I know about Jack. When it comes to money, me say me know about that. And if
Amanda Nicholson.
When I look at where I'm coming from, I know I'm blessed, and I close my eyes and smile. Sometimes I feel like the richest man in
Ricardo
Babylon.
Reed.
And I've done my best, so everything's alright inside. Oh, every morning, I rise, I stare at the sun. I know
Imani
it isn't
Roden.
the same. So when the evening comes, I Lift up my eyes to this, I'm blessed, oh man. With my two hands in the air as far as I can.
Deja Scarlett.
As far as I can. I can, yeah. My two hands in the air as far as I can.
Khalid Tavares.
I rise, I stare at the sun. I know it is a blessing. Yeah. Lift up my eyes to this.
LaShawn Taylor.
Sometimes I'm lost and far from home, but I'll find my way. I follow my heart, I know I'll be found someday. While I'm lost, I learn and live. What do you
Tajay
say?
Walters.
Let's have a good time until that day. Oh, every morning, I rise, I stare at the sun. I know it is a blessing.
David White.
I lift up my eyes to this, I'm blessed, oh man. With my two hands in the air as far as I can. Yeah.
Beyonce White.
I can, yeah. My two hands in the air as far as I can.
Barry Scott Williams.
I rise, I stare at the sun. I know it is a blessing. Yeah. Lift up my eyes to this, I'm blessed on with my two hands in the air.
Hilo Wilson.
Yeah. As far as I can. I can, yeah. My two hands in the air as far as I can.
Please put your hands together. Thank you, Mrs. Masters Williams. Shaniqua Stewart. Put your hands together for them. Do not move, Mr. Annie. Please stay right there. At this time, we'll have a presentation of subject awards. And this will be Mr. Annie accompanied by Miss Christina Thompson. We'll start off with information technology. Third place goes to Miss Brittany Francis. Second place goes to Miss Alyssa Abrams. First place goes to Miss Imani Roden.
So if we get the big jobs and we make the big money, when we look back now, will our jokes still be funny? Will we still remember everything we learned in school? Still be trying to break every single rule? Will
now time for electronic document preparation and management. And the third place winner goes to LaShawn Taylor.
This is how it feels. As we go on, we remember all the times we.
Second place, Miss Beyonce White.
And as our lives change from whatever, we will still be friends forever.
And first place goes to Miss Janelle Moore. Put your hands together for them.
Will we think about tomorrow like we think about now? Can we survive it out there? Can we make it somehow? I guess I thought that this would never end. And suddenly it's like the women and men. Will the past be a shadow that will follow us round? Will this memory fade when I'm
On the subject of office administration, third place goes to Miss Chanel Davis.
as we go on, we remember all the times we had together. And as our lives change from whatever
Second place goes to Miss Brittany Francis.
is forever. As we go on, we remember
First place goes to Miss Imani Road.
together. And as our lives change from whatever, we will still be friends forever.
Put your hands together for them. In the subject area of principles of accounts, third place goes to Miss Chanel Davis. Second place, Mr. Khalid Tavares.
Talked a lot about the rest of our lives. Where we're gonna be when we turn 25. Keep thinking times will never change. Keep on thinking things will always be the same. Will we leave this year? We won't be coming back.
First place goes to Miss Kiara Dion Jackson.
You better say it right now, 'cause you don't have another day. 'Cause we're moving on and we can't slow down. These memories are playing like a film without sound, and I keep thinking of the night in June. I didn't know much of love, but it came too soon. And it was me and you, and then we got real blue. Stay at home, talking on the telephone.
Principles of business.
Excited and we get so scared.
Third place, Miss Janelle Moore.
And this is how it feels. As we go on, we remember all
Second
the
place,
times we
Mr. Khalid Tavares.
and as our lives change from whatever, we will still be friends forever.
First place goes to Mr. Romario McBean.
So if we get the big jobs and we make the big money, when we look back now, will our jokes still be funny? Will we still remember everything we learned in school? Still
Keep the
trying to
applause
figure
going,
the
keep the applause going.
We'll never bring about repeats.
Visual arts.
We'll never find a job that we
Third
want
place
to
goes
do.
to Mr. David White and Miss Haley Bennett.
It's a time to fly. And this is how it feels. As we go on, we remember all the times
Second place, Varric Hutchinson. And first place goes to Beresford Williams.
Tomorrow like we think about now. Can we survive it out there? Can we make it somehow? I guess I thought
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Put your hands together for them. Thank you, Mr. Ennie. Hallelujah. Praise the Lord. We're moving on. We're moving on. At this time, I'm going to ask Mrs. Barbara Johnson Spence, our past principal, to come, and she will be assisted by Mrs. Carnett Bachelor Everett. In the subject area of English language, third place goes to Shaniqua Stewart and Miss Janelle Moore. Second place goes to Miss Brittany Francis. First place goes to, anyone would like to guess? Miss Imani Roden. In the subject of English literature, third place goes to Miss Alyssa Abrams. Second place, Miss Brittany Francis. And first place goes to Miss Imani Roden. The subject of social studies, third place goes to Miss Lamoy Bennett. Second place goes to Miss Shaniqua Stewart.
So you've been hurt, feel so abused, trying to do the right things.
First place goes to Mr. Kylo Wilson.
So much pain, but the Lord wants you to know there's healing in His name.
The subject of geography, third place goes to Kira Dion Jackson and Beresford Williams. Second place goes to Mr. Kylo Wilson. And first place goes to Tevin Berry.
a dream so big and loud. I jumped so high, I touched the clouds. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. I stretched my hands out to the sky. We danced with monsters through the
Put your hands together for them. Thank you, Mrs. Barbara Johnson Spence. Thank you so much.
I'm never gonna give it up.
Now we'll have
Please don't
another set.
wake me now.
Mr. Aiken will be assisted by
This is gonna be the best day of my life.
sorry about that. Major will be assisted by Miss Christina Thompson. In the subject area of mathematics for CXC. First, third place goes to Miss Alyssa Abrams. Second place, Ricardo Reed. And first place goes to Imani Road. Mathematics, City and Guilds. Third place goes to Miss Kiwana Aiken. Second place goes to Miss Amanda Nicholson. And first place goes to Mr. Khalid Tavares. In the subject of human and social biology, third place goes to Mr. Aquino Lowe. Second place goes to Miss Lamoy Bennett. And first place goes to Miss Janelle Moore. In the subject of biology, third place goes to Miss Imani Road. And Miss Adriana Barnes. Second place goes to Miss Brittany Francis. First place goes to Miss Shaniqua Stewart.
Get up, you good for nothing lazy.
In the subject of chemistry, third place goes to Miss Shaniqua Stewart.
Oh, didn't you forget something? And don't forget the trash.
Second place goes to Mr. Asani Allen. And first place goes to Miss Imani Road.
Yeah, you can be the greatest, you can be the best, you can be the King Kong.
In the subject of physics,
you can beat the world, you can beat the war, you can
Third place goes to Shantae McDonald and Mr. Asani Allen.
You could be a master, don't wait for luck. Dedicate yourself and you can find yourself. Standing in the Hall of Fame. Yeah. And the world's gonna know your name. Yeah. Cause you win with the Hall of Fame. Yeah.
Second place goes to Alyssa Abrams.
You can run the mile, you can walk straight through hell with a smile. You could be the hero, you get the gold. Breaking over records they thought never could be broke.
First place goes to Miss Imani Rhodes.
Never even try. Do it for your country, do it for your name. But they're gonna be a day when you're standing in the Hall of Fame. Yeah. And the world's gonna know your name.
In the subject of food, nutrition, and health, third place goes to Lamoy Bennett and Barry Hutchinson. Second place goes to David White.
Be believers, be leaders, be astronauts, be champions, be truth seekers, be students, be teachers.
And first place goes to Miss LaShawn Taylor.
Be believers, be leaders, be astronauts, be champions, standing in the Hall of Fame. And the world's gonna know your name.
In the subject of family and resource management, third place goes to Kira Dion Jackson. Second place goes to Shaniqua Stewart. First place, Miss LaShawn Taylor. In the subject of technical drawing, third place goes to Ricardo Reed.
Let the kid in, man. Go on inside.
He's surprised. Second place,
What's your name, man?
Akio Lowe.
What's your name?
And first place, Mr. Beresford Williams. And in the subject of physical education, third place goes to Ricardo Reed and Tajay Walters.
I am a mountain, I am a tall tree, oh, I am a swift wind, sweeping the country. I am a river, down in the valley, oh.
Second place, Miss Alyssa Abrams.
I can see clearly, if anybody asks you who I am, just stand up tall, look in the face and say, I'm that star up in the sky. I'm that
first place goes to Mr. Asani Allen.
I'm the world's greatest, and I'm that little bit of hope. When my back's against the ropes, I can feel it. I'm the world's greatest. World's greatest.
Please put your hands together for them. Thank you, Major. Thank you. Put your hands together for them.
I am a giant. I am an eagle. Oh, I am a lion.
So we have some special awards
I am a marching band.
Mrs. Thomas Shorto, who will be assisted by Mrs. Kadian White Garibaldi.
Anybody asks you who I am,
So we have our Principal's Award, and the person is Miss Imani Roden. Miss Imani Roden has also displayed outstanding leadership, and she is also the most outstanding female. So Miss Roden, I'm going to ask you to stay right where you are, as the principal will present you with these awards, as well as the top student in the graduating class of 2021. Put your hands together for your fellow classmates. She did well. And for the most outstanding male, it goes to none other than Mr. Beresford Williams. Put your hands together for him. And we have some special awards, the Great Coordinator Award, and it goes to, don't move Mrs. Tamashorto, and it goes to Miss Imani Roden. Homeroom Teachers Award for grade 1150 goes to Miss Janelle Moore. Homeroom Teacher Award for grade 1151 goes to Miss LaShawn Taylor. And we have persons who have displayed good citizenship, and these persons are Mr. Romario McBean, Miss Janelle Moore, Mr. Khalid Tavares, Mr. Tajay Walters,
DJ Bravo, DJ Bravo, DJ Bravo, DJ.
Alicia Gilbert,
Champion, 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 champion. Everybody knows it.
Imani Roden,
Champion, 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 champion. Everybody knows Pesquet is a champion.
LaShawn Taylor, and Mr. David White. Please put your hands together for all the awardees. No man, give them a better round of applause than that. They did well, they did well, they did well. And in this atmosphere, I'm going to ask our Vice Principal, Mr. Liston Aiken, to come and give his special presentation.
This one is especially for the graduating class of 2021. I want to thank you very much for being a part of Gaynstead High School. Thank you very much for all the challenges that you gave us. It was worth the wait, I'm sure, for all of you here. Chairman, greetings. Greetings, Principal Thomas Shorter. Greetings, Mrs. Barbara Johnson Spence. And greetings, colleagues. Greetings, parents. You're much more. The inner you is 1,000 times greater than the person in the mirror. The inner man's only image is the immeasurable I am God. You're a much brighter shining star than can be seen from afar. So don't burn out in the black holes of this universe. Soon, your brilliant beams will burst forth and you will shine. You are not incubated in a shell or shaped by unskilled hands. The intricacies of your ingenious creation were just as you are, incredibly incomparable. Don't now create for your own selves shelves. Breaking out is hard. You were not born in a hole like a rat, a wild rabbit, or a worm. Don't waste time borrowing holes to bury yourself. Then you have to beg to be bailed out. The inner man is a giant by nature, a combatant by design, a creator, a fighter. The size of your heart doesn't mean its dreams are meant to be small. Extraordinary. Your mind is far greater than the mass of gray matter that makes up your brain. So go ahead. Think. Think big. Imagine. Imagine beyond your wildest dreams. No one but you can believe in you for you. Others can only tell you what they think of you. But belief is in your heart, energized by your spirit. God has determined that you are to be. Believe it and live it. Pursue with pride and passion the path and purpose paved for you. Shake off any idea of shackling yourself. Shun all those who would seek to shackle you. Remember, the fields are ripe and ready, open for you to reap. But there is also the box, the cage. You choose what's best. Choose to walk the path avoided by sluggards, scammers, and schemers. Select the way rejected by those who say someone or the system owes them something. Finally, put a tick each day beside the words I can, I must, I will, I do. Sign your name twice daily. Sign your name twice daily. One, as the maker of your promise to yourself. And two, as the keeper of that promise.
Thank you so much, Mr. Aiken. Sign your name twice. One is you, and one is the keeper of that promise. And as we're bringing our ceremony to a close, I'm going to ask our head boy to come Mr. Romario McBean, and he will be giving the vote of thanks.
A pleasant good afternoon to you all, fellow graduates, special guests, teachers. The vote of thanks. Oh, first of all, I would like to make it known that yes, I am the head boy, um, and I am proud to, and I am proud to be doing this vote of thanks for this noble institution today. So to begin, Education Officer, Mrs. Hazel Masters Williams, Member of Parliament of South East St. Andrew, Mr. Julian Robinson, Chairman, Major Clifton Lumsden, and other members of the school board, the Principal, Mrs. Judine Thomas Shorter, Vice Principal, Mr. Lingston Akins, Guest Speaker, Mr. Rajay Danvers, Masters of Ceremony, Miss Marissa Byfield, teachers and other members of staff, parents, guardians, well-wishers, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, a pleasant afternoon to you all. Your presence today has been a great source of motivation to us. Therefore, it is indeed the pleasure of mine to move the vote of thanks for today's school leaving ceremony. Thank you, Major Lumsden, for being here with us in this fashion to share on what makes our class unique. Thank you again, sir. You have encouraged us to be seniors in whatever we take on, and we have triumphed amidst a global pandemic. Thank you for the timeless reminder that only in the dictionary we will find success before work. Mrs. Hazel Williams, dreaming big and following them that we may experience the joy and happiness that comes with success, was heartfelt. Thank you for sharing with us and inspiring us as we move on forward. Mr. Rajay Danvers, thank you for your powerful message on being an agent of change in this even changing. Hold on. And thank you, Major Danvers, for a powerful message on being agents of change in this changing world where adjusting rapidly is mandatory. Thank you for pushing us to continuously press and rise above our challenges and obstacles. We are sure to keep these words with us as we transition into other areas towards success. To our hardworking teachers and administrative staff, thank you for all your efforts over the past academic years and have resulted in us being prepared to start the other phase of our journey. To the parents of the graduating class of 2021, thank you for the support in giving us to the point and the contribution to the possibility of this ceremony. Finally, to the team who had worked so hard in putting this ceremony together amidst the challenging posed by the pandemic. Our great coordinator, Miss Romaine Murray, and her graduation team. Thank you for the pressing thoughts to ensure that the hard work of the students of batch 2021 has recognized by ensuring this ceremony was one to remember. Thank you for all. Thank you again, everybody.
Thank you, Mr. McBean. Thank you. Put your hands together for your head boy. Thank you so much. And as we bring our ceremony to a close, I'm going to ask you all to stand as Mr. Liston Aiken will be coming to give the benediction.
God, you are a wonderful God. We thank you for your grace, your mercy, your peace. We thank you for life. We thank you that you have brought this group to us. That, Lord, you have blessed them. That, Lord, you are going to continue to bless them. Bless their families constantly. We thank you not just for today, but we thank you for what today represents. Lord, represents your mercy on our lives, the victories that you give to us, the grace that you shower down on us. It also represents hope, because certainly, Lord, if it had not been for you, these youngsters would not be here celebrating. Teachers would not be here celebrating. Parents would not be here saying thank you, Lord. And so, God, may this hope continue to well up in our hearts. May your grace, your mercy, and your peace continue to be with these youngsters, the graduating class of 2021 from Gaynstead. May your peace, your prosperity, your continued hand of blessing be with them, their families, their communities, and their endeavors. For those from the batch who are not here with us for one reason or the other, we pray that they too will receive this blessing through Jesus Christ, our Lord. Amen. The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord lift up his face to shine upon you and be gracious unto you. Lord, spread his countenance on you and give you peace now and forevermore. Amen. God bless you.
God bless you. God bless you. God bless you.
Make a change for once in my
The Board of Management thanks you. Our parents at home, thank you for tuning in. And thank you, graduates. You have made it. 5 years. You have made it. Put your hands together.